Butters! Welcome back to the World Cup semi-final. Gunnersbury FM World Cup semi-final. World Cup 2026. England taking on the Danes. We'll see the news. See who's fancied. So England are big favourites. Key man, Reflex Platt. Yeah, he's had a good tournament. Well, I've never been sure if it's been reflex or concentration, but yeah, the keeper has saved them numerous occasions. Let's just check out this Lasse Svensson. He's the second highest goal scorer in the comp. Yeah, he's decent. He's not amazing, but he's good. So we'll get the team news. James Wilson, obviously good poacher for England. So he's starting to Tumba. No James Wilson after his good goal scoring exploits. No Aiden Tracy either. I'm not sure if that's tactical. I doubt it. It's more likely, again, rotation. They've obviously rotated Wilson out. Stephen was tired, so I think they have taken the right move. That so many of them were tired in the last few games. I did think it was going to be England's undoing, so this might help them. And from the Danish team, the only player I recognise is Jules Okore. So we'll crack on. I'll do the first half key, and maybe second half we'll go extended just to see how the time's going. But yeah, Denmark have got a few players very unfit there. Jules Okore, Philip Billing, and Mikkel Petersen. I think Philip Billing is a real player. I think I have heard of him, but I've never seen it before. The goalkeeper getting booked. Don't think I've seen that in the game. I don't know what he must have done to get booked. But we go. Let's see. There's a chance here. The Ox plays it through. Pete Rose. Narrow angle. Good defensive recovery. England getting a lot of possession on the stats. Had a fair few shots as well. So Raheem, I think he's been out of the team, Sterling, so he's come back in. Be interesting to see how old he is, just to give it some perspective. So we've still got the likes of Sterling and the Ox, all household names, and yet we're in 2026. So it just shows what they could do in real life. They could be around for the next few World Cups. There'll be 4 World Cups that have between them. I haven't seen much of Tumber on the ball. So not the greatest Gunnersbury showing. Gunnersbury have got them this far. Still got a few. This has been played in the Rose Bowl. It's one of my favourite stadiums. Good memories from American things. So England are getting a lot of shots here now. Stevens on as well, so they want it. We'll go back to more extended. This is the World Cup semi-finals, so got plenty of time. Hopefully we'll see more action. But England in that first half doing lots of good things, and great chance there for England. Novak causing all sorts of problems, but 18 shots to 3. Denmark really out of their depth there. It's probably been England's best performance of the tournament so far. It'd be ironic if they went out giving their best performance. 3 clear-cut chances for England, but there's one here for Denmark. Svensson for on goal. He's chipped Pratt. Maybe Pratt got a fingertip on it. It's come off the post. So again, Pratt's been outstanding. I don't know if he did get a touch. It's impossible to tell. Maybe you guys slow it down. Maybe saw something, but definitely looked like the ball moved. Peterson, high, handsome, and wide. Again, it's deja vu. But Pratt, good hands. He was earmarked as the key man, and he's starting to look like it. All that promise. But Novak's out there injuring people. They've had to make a sub. So Stones down this flank to McRae. Dobson. Stephen Hawes scores. What could be a crucial goal. England's highest valued player. I've never seen someone valued at higher than 61. I've seen transfers go for higher, but he's vital off the bench. Makes the world of difference. Keeper might have done better. It was low, got a foot on it, but couldn't keep it out. So Denmark really got to come out of their shell. They've definitely been the weaker team. 20 minutes to go. I haven't seen Tumba, so I'll just quickly check to see when this footage ends, just because these are key chances. So Wilson's on. Oh, Hawes is writhing down in pain there. That'd be a devastating blow if he's to miss the World Cup final. He has picked up a serious knock there. Hopefully he can pick himself back up. And no, he's still writhing in agony. And Denmark, sporting of them, kick it out of play. So England might not have enough subs. Let's just see. Hawes has taken a knock. Yeah, England would be down to 10 men if he does go off. So he's going to play on injured, which makes it less likely that he'd play in the final. But look, he's there. He's doing his best for the cause. Playing on with a bad injury. McRae scores! So they should sub. Oh, they can't sub Stephen, but I'd probably just let him come off the pitch, because he could always come back on, in terms of if they needed him in the last 10 minutes just for a body. Dobson played a nice ball through. McRae. He's always done well for England, this McRae, even though I don't rate him on the stats. He's always been effective, more so than Custance. But I didn't see who Tumba came off for. But Stephen's still running around like a headless chicken. Oh, and another one. Another bad foul on him. Could do some permanent damage here. This reminds me of Theo Walcott against Spurs this time last year. Oh, Wilson off the post. All England. Can't believe that's only been 3 clear cut. Looks about 6. Horse still on the set pieces. Still do a job. McRae. So England subs here have really made the world of difference. Coming on off the bench. They've got all 3 goals. Dobson, who actually probably started ahead of Hawes just because of the resting. Those 3 have guided England to the final. Pratt made a good save at 0-0. You'd imagine Aiden will come back for the final. Stephen's going to be a major doubt because of fitness. I think because this is the first game of the semis, you might get an extra day. That could help. And obviously you'll get, if it was a 3rd and 4th player, if it have a day less. So still an outside chance Stephen makes it. He just showed what an impact he had getting that all-important first goal. But McRae surely deserves a starting spot now after this semi-final cameo, and you'd think Pete Rose and Tumba will both be on the bench for the final with Wilson starting. It was a good move by England to get some impactful players off the bench, because look at this. The Danish went with the best 11, but they weren't all fully fit. And they've been run pretty ragged. England peaking at the right time. They were a goal difference away from not even making it out of the group. We've got a habit of slow starters but strong finishers. So there'll be euphoric scenes across the country. Tumba's got his dream to, at least feature in a World Cup final. Everyone's played their part throughout this campaign, so there's a real good squad feel. Wilson's through the last chance. McRae gets his hat-trick in a World Cup semi-final. Jeff Hurst-esque. He'll go down in the history books now. People might not remember Custance, Pete Rose, James Wilson, Tumba, but they'll remember McRae, grandchildren. So it was a very unselfish play by Wilson, through on goal there. He tried to slot Sterling in, but he got brought down by the defenders. Get away with these type of challenges in the game, but maybe in real life it would have been a pen. So let's just check Stephen's fitness out. Although there is a chance here for Denmark, we'll stick with it. Imagine this is just the final echelons of the game. So Novak shattered as well. It'd be ridiculous if they dropped Novak. He's their captain, but strangest things have happened. He is quite tired. Stephen's fitness hasn't dropped too much, his conditioning, since the injury, so hopefully the knock's not too serious. But I think it's part of the game where even if they have like a knock which is really impacting them, if you've already made your subs, you can't just sub them off. They have to stay on unless it's so bad that they're forced off, when it's like the red cross. But there you go, England are through to the final. Emphatic victory, and they'll play either Turkey or Portugal, and you'll see that in the next part. So stay tuned.